This is actually one of the AI courses that I am taking right now, and I'm definitely recommending it to you. One, because it is free, and number two, because it is really done by some of the people who are very active in the creation of this particular software that we call vibe coding Replit, right? So today we're going to talk about free AI courses that you can take right now in order to learn as much as you can. As we have already had this established, AI is here, it is here to stay, it's not going away anytime soon. You have to get into the courses, you have to get into the skills, and you have to get into the jobs, because that is where the world is headed. And we are going to cover some of the free courses. I've done some other courses, so if you go through this, you do not find anyone you like, go and watch the other videos, and also do well to like this video. Let me know in the comment section, how is your AI learning journey going? Are you studying? What are you studying? How is it going? So we're going to start with this one that I have been studying. I've actually finished taking this course. I have to practice, but of course, like, in order to practice, you have to go through create like a Replit account, and then I was trying to understand the token systems of how it works, because these things are not free, right? These things are not free, and it sort of seemed like it was a little bit expensive, so I held off on practicing a ton on the things related to Replit. But this is the course here. It is actually offered by DeepLearning.AI, and these people who are doing it, the tutors to this course, they are part of Replit. So the title of the course is Vibe Coding 101 with Replit. Listen, you guys, vibe coding is here. If you're someone who is from the social sciences background, art background, you do not have no relations with technology or whatever, vibe coding is where it's at. Like, I have finished this course. As you can see here, enroll for free, learn how to vibe code. What you will learn to build and share two applications, a website performance analyzer and a voting app. Yeah, that is what I did. And then you're going to learn the basic principles of agentic code development and skills to effectively build, host, and share your apps, and then use product requirement documents. Those are actually the steps that you have to follow if you want to vibe code. Like, you need this product document, and then you need to sort of host it and whatever. Like, those things you have to understand it. So these are the details about the course. This is in detail what you're going to study, who should join. I really like this who should join part, because you should not think that, oh, you are not qualified enough to take vibe coding. Everybody actually should learn vibe coding. So who should join? Anyone can join. It's helpful to have coding experience and some background in prompting LLMs. To complete the course, you will need to sign up for a free Replit account, right? That is what I was saying. Like, yeah, I took the course, and then when it got to this place of signing up for the account, I did some research about it. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to sign up at some point, but I am just not ready yet, because of how the tokens system works with at Replit, and how much it is actually going to come to. Like, oh my goodness, yeah, and how much it is going to come to. So I was just like, I'm going to hold it off for a bit. But these are the things that you're going to learn. You have the introduction, principles of agentic code development, planning and building an SEO analyzer, implementing SEO analysis features, planning and building a voting app, enhancing national park voting app, next steps, and then best practices quiz. And then here you have the tutors of the course. You have Michael Cataster, who is the president of Replit, and then you have Matt Palmer, who is the head of developer relations at Replit. So these are practically people from the company who have come and partnered with Deep Learning AI in order to create this course. And I went through the course. I actually sat through the entire course, and it was very, very, I don't have any coding experience, but going through the course I learned so many things. Like, this is one thing I was saying about I did another video where I was talking about my experience in this course. One of the things that you learn about prompt engineering is, in this course, when I was going through the course, you could see, they say here, planning and building a voting app, enhancing the national parks voting app. This is the app that he was building in the course, and you could see how some prompts that he gave came back giving a wrong answer, came back giving things that he did not like. That is where the skills on learning the skills on AI are very important, because critical thinking is important, prompt engineering is important. All of those skills are the things that are going to help you go through this entire thing. So yes, you can take these courses, but at the same time, take those courses and learn the skills also, because through that you are going to learn how to go through this. It mentions if you have a background, it mentions that if you have a background in sort of coding background, it will be helpful. But I went through the course without a background in coding, and I think that I was able to pretty much understand everything about it. And the things that I could not understand, I just took a screenshot of it and I asked ChatGPT to explain it to me, and that is how I was able to get all the things about the course. So I think it doesn't matter your background, take this course, you are going to learn a lot. I'm going to be continuing my studies on vibe coding, because I think vibe coding is, if you're someone from the social sciences and you do not have a background in tech, vibe coding is like a good place to start in order to get your feet wet. And trust me, you guys, I was in San Francisco, I've seen the vibe coding is the thing. People are building companies, are building getting tons of money for funding, all off of vibe coding. Okay, all right, let's move to the next one. We have here a course by Coursera, and this is called info security. And then you can go to the course. This is a 6-module course, 4.6 rating, beginner level, 7 hours to complete. Oh my goodness, that's a long course. Flexible schedule. Let me see, what are the things that you are going to, what are the skills you're going to get from here? Legal strategy, data security, information privacy, computer security, governance, machine learning, risk management framework, program development, law, regulation and compliance, responsible AI. And then AI fundamentals, building AI, responsible AI, existing emerging laws, AI governance, and risk management, AI security. So these are the things that you are going to learn in this AI and security course. The reason why I think that this is a very important course to take is because, just as I've said in several videos before, the studying of AI, or the coming of AI and becoming part and parcel of our lives, and how like just the way it works. For AI to work, they have to train the models. For them to train the models, they have to train the models based on data. This data is collected from people. That is why the rules and regulations about, even when you go to work, you open up an app, sometimes they are going to ask you about allow the app to track your activities, and then you have the choice to say allow, or you have the choice to say don't allow. All of those things are privacy things. Those are information things that are, people do not want to share that information. So goes back to the importance of security, privacy, compliance, rules and regulations. If you as a company do not follow these compliant rules and regulations, you're going to be out of business, because the government in whatever country where you're collecting these people's data from, they are going to shut you down. The EU has its privacy rules and regulations, same for North America, same for other countries, and all of them are strict to different categories. So for this skill, like learning, taking a course like this on AI and security is very, very important, and it's going to help you also get a job in this field. I've spoken about different jobs in the AI space right now, especially like emerging jobs that are growing. AI security is definitely one of them. If you've watched all the videos about jobs, AI security is one of them. So y'all go ahead, take this course. It is free. I have no idea. I have no idea for how long this is going to be free for. And that's what I always say, like, when you have this type of courses, take advantage of them now, because you have no idea for how long they are going to be free for. When AI becomes widely adopted by everyone around the world, everyone is going to be trying to make some money off of it. So study these courses right now and collect those certificates. Okay, let us go to the next one. This is a course from OpenAI, and this is for small businesses. The other ones we've spoken before is for like generalists and whatever. Now this one is specifically for small businesses. And the reason why I like these courses is because when you go through the in OpenAI Academy, they have a ton of courses that are like, or like short videos, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I'm just like, that is so short. I want to be able to study for long, right? But here you have this ChatGPT 101, introduction to ChatGPT for small businesses. This is like a 34 minutes course, and then ChatGPT 102 for small businesses. This is like a 22 minutes course, and this one here you have oh no, this, I don't think this is a course. All right. So, oh, they have these courses are coming. They say live in 34 days and then live in 26 days. So you can take these courses, this ones right now, the ChatGPT 101 for small businesses and ChatGPT 102 for small businesses right now, and then probably wait for when these other ones come, and then you can take those. Oh no, those are not courses, these are events, so these are not courses. So for now, the courses that we have here are this ChatGPT 101 and ChatGPT 102. And it is long enough, of course, self-paced. You can study it and then go ahead. If you're someone that is running a business, I definitely recommend that you study this course. One of the things that you get to learn when you are trying to like figure out work in a business, or even like, this is the thing, all businesses right now are working hard to adopt things that are related to AI because it reduces overhead. And when it reduces overhead, companies are not spending any like as much. And that is something that small businesses really, really need, because it's not like they have a ton of money to hire this huge overhead anyway, right? So leveraging AI as a small business owner, the things that it can do for you, I think it will go a huge, huge way. Even if you're just someone who is a freelancer, or you have like a side hustle that you're doing, leveraging AI and taking it to your advantage, I think it is going to go a long way to help you. I'm taking this course. There was a course about like market research for it. I'm taking it. I'm also taking other courses just to see how it can help me automate parts of my side hustle, because I think that it is actually extremely helpful to have these courses, to know what is going on, and then you can leverage them to your advantage. Okay, now let us go to the next one. We have here, we're going back to deep learning AI. We have AI Python for beginners. I haven't taken this course and I'm definitely going to be taking it. Enroll for free. What you're going to learn, these are the details of it. Let's see. Okay, they have, okay, these are the details. This is about the course. Okay, learn programming from fundamentals and how to integrate AI tools for data manipulation, analysis, and visualization. Discover how Python can be applied in various domains such as businesses, marketing, journalism, to solve real-world problems and enhance efficiency through practical applications. Leverage AI assistants to debug code, explain concepts, and enhance your learning, mirroring real-world software development practices. I'm going to be taking this course, but I have no idea what this is about because I've not learned Python before. I've seen some people code in Python. I remember the first time I saw a coder's desktop and I was like, oh my goodness, what is that? And then I started like playing with like learning a bit of coding. So I think that just as I said before in several videos, lifelong learning is the most important skill in this day and age. And if it means that we all have to learn Python, we all have to learn Python. The good thing with this is that this is for beginners. So I think it is the level of this difficulty is going to be not that high. And also, I don't know how you all study, but for me, I study a lot with a ton of ChatGPT. So I go through the course. If something is difficult for me, I just take a screenshot, put it into ChatGPT and ask it, explain this to me as if I'm a 5-year-old. And then it explains it. I'm like, okay, now I get it. So go ahead, don't get scared when you see something like Python and you're like, oh my goodness, I have no background in this. I don't also have a background in it, and I get it if you're like scared to do it. But go ahead, study it. The first time it's going to be difficult. The second time it's going to get a little easier. The third time you're going to be like, okay, I have an idea of what I'm doing. So definitely go ahead and study this AI for beginners, like AI Python for beginners. I think that it's a good skill to have, and probably it's going to help you understand AI a little bit more. And now let us go to the last course for today. We have generative AI for everyone. In the last video, I think in that last video, last two videos where we're talking about AI courses, and this was actually a course from Anthropic, where they had a course on AI for everyone, but the AI for everyone course was paid for. And I was like, I do not like that. Like, where are the free courses? I was like, where are the AI for everyone free courses? Well, here you are. You have, oh, actually, maybe it is the same course, but they say also available on Coursera. Okay, generative AI for everyone. And this is a generative AI essentials. You can enroll now, the things that you are going to learn. Who is this course for? For business leaders, for professionals, for everyone. And then these are the learner reviews from the course. I am not 100. These are the things to learn. Lesson 1 and everything, AI and everyone. Download the course slides. Oh, okay. But what I'm not sure is if the course was paid for on Coursera, will it be free here? I've not gone through all the details of the course, so I am not 100% sure. I've not taken this course yet, but I remember seeing it on Coursera. But when I wanted to sign up for the course, it said I had to pay for it, and I was like, nah, 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 nah. I do not like the idea of paying. Like, where are the free courses? That was my question. Where are the free courses? Anyhow, this has covered all of the free courses that I've been able to do some research about. I'm going to put the links in the description box. Please do also like this video, subscribe to this channel. Please recommend these videos to everybody because AI is going to affect all of us, everyone, young, old, social sciences, tech people, whatever, all majors are going to be affected by AI. So we all need to get ready for this wave that is coming. Take these courses now, and as I've said already, I have no idea for how long these are going to be free. Use the courses, learn if you can earn the certificates, do well, build a ton of projects such that you have a portfolio on the things that you can do. You can show that these are the things I can do with reference to AI. I hope that this was helpful. Like the video, share the video. I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.